From iPads to cell phones, it seems like engineers are shrinking everything these days and stuffing them with all sorts of information. So what if we were able to do the same thing but with an entire hospital laboratory? BYU Weekly reporter Sariah Burdge shows us how.
Adam Woolley is a chemistry professor at BYU, and a project he started 4 years ago began with a research question.
I wonder if we could do detection of molecules without actually having a detector.
After a lot of work and the help of 4 BYU students, the answer is yes, you can detect molecules without a detector. But what exactly does that mean, and why is it so important?
The idea is if we coat certain molecules on the surface of those tubes, then, and these molecules are called receptors, then a target molecule that interacts with those receptors, if that's present in a solution that's flowing through the tube, then the tube will pinch closed and flow will stop. You just read out the flow distance and that tells you, gives you a measure of the concentration.
The device can be used to detect whether a molecule unique to a specific disease exists in a person's bloodstream. It can be used to quickly diagnose a person with the naked eye.
They have tests for TB, they expose you to something and you get bumps on your hand, but it takes a couple of days or something like that before they know if it's a positive test or not. So if you could do something definitive right there, then if somebody actually has the disease, then you can start testing, or you can start treating them immediately.
And not only is the device fast, it's also cheap.
There's no electronics, and the detector is your eye. I mean, you just look at the device and you see the flow distance. You could use an inexpensive ruler with kind of millimeter scale markings. That would be all you'd need for the detector.
The tool could potentially be used to diagnose many diseases like HIV, or even for detecting protein markers for cancer. Unfortunately, though, the project isn't quite ready for mass production. They've still got a lot of experimenting to do.
What we've done so far has shown that it works for a model system, and the real tests are ongoing right now. Can we now transition this to work to detect molecules that people really care about?
Finding that out is BYU PhD student Debelina's job.
It's exciting to see what comes up, So we do something with the hope that, we might get this kind of a result. But if it comes out to be something different, we again get to learn from that, okay, we can also get this. And if it's not according to what we want, then we can change some things and try to get at what we want. It's always like a surprise element hidden in it, which is the best part about it.
Sariah Burdge, BYU Weekly.